Hey guys, so I just got a notification that Thomas Sanders is about to upload his Sanders sites, and it is nighttime right now. My new room is a mess. I'm gonna show you guys in one of the other reactions that I recorded that I moved. So yeah, this is my new room. I was currently working on some mayor cosplay from Homestuck when I got the notification. I got food, and it's gonna come on right now. And I'm in my pajamas. My room's a mess. I'm a mess. Guys, the video just came out, and I was like, I looked at the thumbnail, I'm like, who is that in the middle in gray? And then I look, and I screamed, and my dad freaked out, cause it says the dark side of creativity. Why are there tentacles? I'm so confused. Let's watch it. I'm so excited. Cause Ramen's my favorite. Dark side of creativity. What does that even mean? I can't breathe. Hey guys, I'm here now on my bed, and I'm about to play it. I'm so excited. It's 40. I can't see. I am blind. I'm so excited. I am not in my normal setup, which is usually right in front of my computer, because you know I just moved, and the computer is still in its box, and for some reason the mouse isn't with it. So I'm looking for that, and I can't find my drawing tablet either, so that sucks. Yeah, I can't edit anything right now, and yeah, like I just have a bunch of videos saved onto my phone because I'm recording with my phone, obviously, and they're just sitting there. I really need to edit videos and get them out, and I'm also thinking of starting a new YouTube channel. Like not reaction related, just other stuff that I'm into, like writing and stuff. We'll see how that goes though. Whoa, what is blood and gore, death, sexual innuendo, ooh, violence, disturbing imagery, crude rumor, religious commentary. What the heck is going on? Thank you for the content warning, Mr. Sanders. I'm fine with this though. And back into it. Play.
Before we get rolling, this video is brought to you by HelloFresh.
Oh, another HelloFresh.
You jealous of this, bro?
I'm not.
Well, now you too have the power to begin cooking amazing din-dins like this one with 8 free meals. That's $80 off your first month of HelloFresh.
I'll put this down so I don't mess with it.
And enter the promo code ThomasSanders80. Can't have this though. This one's mine. Cook your own. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Oh my gosh, I'm late.
Anxiety.
Do this video. Get ready? No, I don't have time to get ready. I can do this. I'm awesome, and I can do this.
Was that anxiety, or was that Thomas just with dark eyes? I can't tell. Also, pause. Also, I have a Sanders Sites poster right here hanging, and I just noticed that the Sanders is in different colors. I'll put a little image right here, and I'm thinking that before this, just so I have a little theory or prediction, if you will. The seed is yellow, the N is yellow, Roman is red, Logan is the dark blue, Pan is the light blue, Virgil's the purple. There is orange, yellow, and green. The seed's the yellow, so I'm thinking, do we have 2 more sides? The orange and green, and I saw green tentacles on the thumbnail. It's 11:40. I have work in the morning. Oh my god. I'm gonna play.
Where's everybody? How are you all doing?
You're
Comment
doing
below
great.
Because the human connection will make me
I
feel like
can't
a person
comment.
again.
You're on
What?
the Switch.
Sorry, that one was supposed to stay up here. Help me. Oh, there I go again. I'm just really
Thomas, please
tired.
sleep.
Tired. Can't talk because of the tires. It just couldn't get to sleep last night.
There's songs in this. Lyrics.
That
Joe.
new addition, that brings the grand total
it's a mood. I'm sorry.
Even my thoughts are starting to go wrong. Oh, come on, no! No, what are you talking about? Sorry, let's talk about something else. Yeah, let's. Uh-oh! Here comes the noblest Roman of them all. What up, plebes? Oh, hey, Roman, we were just talking about something else. What? Yo, what? Nothing else. There's nothing else. We were just talking about something. And never anything else.
Pat.
Wait, are you all seriously not gonna let me in on what's going on here? I already said we were talking about something. Singing to myself, cause I'm not uncomfortable at all. Secrets are no fun. Tell me now or else we're done. You don't want to know unless you want to be deeply troubled. I do. Mystery loves company. It's misery loves company.
Oh.
Now, for me, it's not. I am not feeling any love or misery because it's a mystery for me alone. I have yet to receive my invite to the pity party. Thomas, come on. You can't have a ball without a prince. Just leave it alone. Roman, seriously. I can't believe you're making me do this. What do you need? Logan, do you know why everyone is so moody bemoans? Oh, goodness. Are they still disconcerted? That's putting it a little lightly, Logan. Or your reaction is a little too extreme. Well, that's easy for you to say. Why wouldn't it have been easy to say? It was an 8-word sentence. That's not exactly laborious. What he means is that you're not a great judge of what is and isn't an overreaction. Your most extreme reaction is an eyebrow raise. False on! I stand corrected. There's the one for today. Logan, put on your blinders, or in this case, take off your glasses. What are you talking about? Look, I barely got any sleep. That's the best joke my creativity's got. But seriously, ignore them for the time being and explain to me what is going on here. Well, last night Thomas struggled to fall asleep due to persistent, troubling thoughts about. Whoa! Stop what you are saying. Whoa, you guys are acting fishier than the Kraken's crack.
Jeez.
Alright, so I'm acting fishy. So sue me. Don't act like that was an accident. Everybody virtual. Let's give it up for the perf man. Just tell me. Blurt it out if it'll be easier, like ripping the sword from the stone. That was canonically not easy. Yes, only Arthur was able to remove the sword. May the odds be never in our favor. But this isn't the sword in the anvil. You mean the sword in the stone? Why don't you read the book and see if you still need to correct me? Oh, sorry. I guess Disney was more faithful than we all thought. What I mean is that talking about this shouldn't be as impossible as liberating the sword from its ferric prison.
I'm so confused.
I don't understand why we must prohibit any and all discussion about the intrusive. Please stop. Seriously, please. Leave me up to think about it. You know exactly why we're not talking about it. But Logan, if you continue to push this, we're going to end up in really dangerous territory. Push what exactly? I'm sorry, but I can't condone any more of that kind of thinking. Please, just listen to us this time. We're going to talk about something else now, okay? What are we talking about? 2005's Just Like Heaven, starring Mark Ruffalo
I
and Reese
love that
Witherspoon?
movie.
Sure. Oh,
And that song.
great flick.
Yeah.
I'm really out of it. The very same Just Like Heaven that won the Teen Choice Award for Best Chick Flick? You Ruffle know it. Were there any other Just Like Heaven films released in 2005 starring Mark Ruffalo and Reese Witherspoon? If they got married, then he'd be Mark with his spoon. Am I delirious, or is this the funniest video I've ever made? That's ridiculous, Roman. Have you ever heard of What's Mine Is Yours? They'd be Mr. and Mrs. with their spoon. Patton, that was my joke! You hijacked my joke! You hijacked! You know what I never got about that movie? Why it won Best Chick Flick?
Thomas, are you okay?
Have you ever imagined killing your brother? How is she a ghost if she's not dead? Perhaps she was accidentally and unknowingly astral projecting.
Whoa.
Or maybe it was an out-of-body experience. I thought astral projecting was an out-of-body
Oh
experience.
my god.
I don't know. I'm just glad the movie had a happy ending. That is what makes good cinema. So there wasn't really a ghost. Talk about ghost baiting. Of course she wasn't a ghost.
Oh my god.
Ghosts are evil.
That was so creepy.
On his grandmother. Well, there's one thing I know. Reese Witherspoon isn't evil. I resent that. Ghosts aren't evil. They just scare people because you never know when they're going to show up. Okay, I take back what I said about ghosts. Ah! You killed him! love showing up where I'm not invited. Can someone tell me who he is? It's kind of hard to explain. What? No, it's not. You just lack imagination. Let's start from the beginning. Adam and Eve bought knowledge for the small price of a little sin. They also lost eternal life, but what's fruit without the pits? Apples don't have pits. I am the Duke, and it's high time that I dropped in. And since you haven't puked yet, you'll know they're wrong when they call you sick. It's unicorn horns and dragon tails, Romans dull creativity. If you want the spectrum A to Z, then you'll need a little help from me. From unicorn horn to ratchet tail, I give these thoughts generously. If you really want to challenge your viewership, then you need to stop limiting me. What in the have I been drinking? It's fun. It isn't you, these thoughts you're thinking. Alright, you've got to stop this guy from singing. I love how hard you try, it's so cute. Let's resume. Sure, people don't like me much, Thomas, but that's only just because I'm honest. Good and bad is all made up nonsense. Oh, I'm gonna rip your butt. Do you promise? Thomas, speaking of honesty, recently a snake offered me a morsel from the tree of knowledge.
Ooh.
He said you're wanting to be more honest and be direct dealing with your issues. No longer will you deceive yourself about the ugliness within you. Me, you wanna face facts? I've got one. Your late night thoughts get pretty sick, dude. If you share those musings with your friends, I doubt they would forgive you. Even though everybody sins, everybody dies. Why deny yourself knowledge? Say, knowledge of yourself. You don't need to feel ashamed with your dear old Duke. You need nothing decency. You see this house on fire? I see it too, cause you got a fiend in me.
Oh my God.
So clap your feet and stomp your hands and dance off your booty cheeks. You can then bet your bottom I'll still be around when all your loved ones leave. Imagine with me, licking the blowhole of a dolphin. Your best bud trapped inside a coffin. Your grandma choking on a lozenge. Your pet dog stuffed into a sausage. These sorts of things are only thoughts in the mind of a man whose soul is truly rotten. So let all your hopes of heaven be forgotten, cause your head's not in the gutter, pal, it's in hell. 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 That was horrible. And
What the hell did I just watch? I said nothing throughout that. Because I wanted to listen, but I was just so, like, entranced. I'm gonna press play now.
horribly unhelpful. Look, Mr. Duke, I'm really stupid right now. Just tell me who you are. Simply. Why, I'm your creativity.
No, you're not.
No, that's Roman. Yeah. Also me, though. What? Roman is sort of like Netflix Kids and Family. He's the option that you select if you want to, block out all the juicy stuff. Don't say juicy in that context. Juicy butthole? Less okay. Yeah, your beehole needs to stay zipped up in your pants where it belongs. Why do you want to stifle your own creativity, Thomas? I'm sorry that I don't see the creative merit in juicy butthole. Oh, come on, Thomas. There are different kinds of creativity. Just take Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean, acid brain sex zombies, they're sweet. Let me stop you right there. Jeffrey Dahmer was not creative. He was destructive. And I'll thank you to never bring him up again. That's right. Just shut it down, Thomas. You should do no such thing. You cannot force the Duke to retire a topic of conversation. Yeah, repression can be very bad indeed. I mean, just take Jeffrey Dahmer. He used to have these pretty funny thoughts about torturing animals. But you know, he hated them. He thought they were horrible, and he tried to force them out. Lot of good that did him. It didn't do him any good. Yeah, right. In fact, that kind of repression doesn't do anybody any good because it doesn't work. In the 1980s, Virginia psychologist Daniel Wegner performed the white bear experiments, which demonstrated that the more one tries to force out a thought, the more intrusive and or repetitive said thought becomes.
That is very true, actually.
I will begrudgingly forego the scientific method for a quicker, simpler replication of the experiment. Patton, we will need you to talk about anything you want for the next minute. All right, but hold on to your ears because I'm about to talk them off. Hold on to my ears.
Oh my
done
God.
And done. No. Oh, great. Ew. You put those back on right now, mister. I can't hear you. I need you to focus. Oh, right. Okay. So do I just start talking whenever I will cue you? But before you begin, don't think about a goldfish in a condom. Okay, that works. Go. Once upon a time, there was a golden girl. Good save. Who lived in a condominium. Okay, Logan, has it been a minute yet? Not even close. But you did exactly what I needed you to do. Patton did a real good job. You know, you took some creative liberties. But I give you my blessing. In Wegner's experiments, subjects were asked to speak about whatever they wanted, with only one caveat. They were not allowed to think about a white bear. Despite that rule, according to Wegner, subjects mentioned the bear about once per minute. Okay, so I can't stop them. Awesome news. It is, isn't it? But either way, you are not creativity. Yeah, that is the brave, handsome, unbeatable Roman.
Oh, Molly, I don't want the mashed potatoes.
Creativity is about butterflies and magic. That's not you. You're stinky. Scary. Me? Scary?
I actually really like his outfit.
That sounds like a you problem. Or a him problem. Thomas, like it or not, the
Ooh.
does encompass
The
a portion
shade.
of your imagination. Imaginative sure is a kind word for him. I agree. How about demented? Why are you defending him?
Oh my God,
I'm
stop.
not. I'm just trying to be intellectually honest with Thomas. It sounds like bullshit. This starts deceit in disguise. No. What? Again? Deceit? Show yourself. No, it's actually me. I knew that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a little silly. Then why are you lying? Lying? You just said the Duke is Thomas's imagination. Yeah, unlike a certain potty mouth in this room, imagination is good. Did you guys know that dork means whale penis? I call Logan a whale penis is what I'm saying. Thomas,
knew that.
you have to understand that life is not so black and white, as
Yeah.
they say. The Duke and the Prince literally wear the black and the white. Yes, but they're your sides. That's how you see them. That's not the only way he sees me.
Oh my God, so.
Out of this? Oh. What's that? That is something Joan would do. Why would I even have two creativities anyway? Why isn't Roman all-encompassing? Because of your view of creativity and imagination as a purely good force. At a young age, you filed away products of your imagination as either welcome or forbidden. This led to the development of two separate sides of your creativity. Wait, so my creativity split in two. Into what? Into a butthole? Into two parts during your development, yes. Like an oval. The Duke is like Roman's twin, the embodiment of bad imagination, which is primarily experienced by
Like
you.
the good and bad
intrusive
twin
thoughts.
stereotype.
You made me this way, Thomas. I was the unloved brother from the Genesis. Roman and I are Cain and Abel.
Ooh.
And that Cain up your butt makes you unable to explore more mature ideas in your content. What is it with you and butts? Hey, prude, your art is bad. You're attacking my livelihood now? Thomas's friends and family is one thing, but his work is nothing sacred. Yeah, wait, what about my friends and family? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you forget the part where I'm your creativity? Obviously, I have opinions on the matter. But are they opinions that matter? Especially if they're hurting you. For someone who prefers salty flavors, your videos are rather saccharine. What will your legacy be? Will you even have one? How about this? You get butt naked on camera and self-immolate to Taylor Swift Shake It Off. Now
But
that'll leave an impression. Wow, I hate him. I hate him. Haters gonna hate. I wouldn't want want my legacy to be subjecting people to something they didn't want to see. Why not? That's life. People seeing, hearing, and experiencing things they'd rather not see, hear, or experience. Maybe so. But I don't want to add to life's unpleasantness. Oh, so you're going to baby them? You're gonna rock the cradle, Daddy? Rock the cradle in the treetop? Why is the cradle in a treetop? No one knows. Irresponsible parent. Or do you want to be the wind that causes the cradle to fall? And then the baby dies. That's horrible. Look, pleasant metaphors aren't really my strong suit. You have a strong suit? I do. My birthday suit. Okay. Okay, new metaphor. Nudging the baby bird to leave the nest and take flight. Okay, there. Yes, that's it. Oh, maybe there's hope for you after all. Wait for it. And the baby bird immediately flies straight into an unseen jet turbine and causes the entire plane to come crashing down. And no one survives. What is your deal? What is my deal? Bitch, what is your deal? I'm your creativity. What is that say about you? My deal? Thomas doesn't have a deal. If I have a deal, then Thomas has a deal.
He does have a deal. It's HelloFresh.
It's Thomas's creativity too. So, do I need to remind you of what Thomas was thinking about last night? No. I just did what I do as one of Thomas's sides. If I am awful, then so is Thomas. Not all thoughts have some profound meaning behind them. Some are worthless. Virgil, you've never been one to soften the truth. Why would you aspire to be so boring? Those thoughts weren't Thomas. So what? Thomas thought someone else's thoughts? Do we have ourselves a classic case of brain swap? Maybe. He's right. Really? Not you. The Duke. Oh. The reality is, you thought those thoughts, Thomas. Oh no. Oh no. Is Thomas a bad person?
No.
Why do you keep asking that? We still haven't gotten an answer. He hasn't acted on any of the thoughts yet, so at least there's that. Okay. But there's definitely something wrong with him. And unfortunately, he's not the naturally good person that you wish he was, Patton. But Thomas always tries to put others before himself. We've all seen it. Yeah, he can act like a good person, just like Deceit can act like you. But we've also seen that doing what he thinks is right can be pretty difficult for him. Okay, you two are blowing this way out of proportion. Logan, I'm sorry, but Thomas can't logic his way out of this one. Facts are facts, and the fact is, Thomas had twisted thoughts that a stable person would never have. Actually, a stable person, as you put it, could absolutely have those thoughts.
Yeah.
Throw a tear off your nipples and shove them up your nose.
Oh my god.
So, we just have to fake it till we make it? Ooh, like how Thomas is going to imagine making a sandcastle out of Joan's ashes until he actually gets to do it. Stop! No! Like how you fake being good at something until you are. And this something is being a good person. But how do you fake not thinking about something? Yeah, didn't we try that earlier when we talked about Just Like Heaven? Why? In trying to distract yourself from those unwanted thoughts, you seem to have created a mental connection between 2005's Just Like Heaven and last night's intrusive thoughts that wouldn't have otherwise existed. Oh, I'm here with the main characters from Just Like Heaven. David Abbott and Elizabeth Masterson. And I can do with them as I please. No, not David Abbott and Elizabeth
Those aren't actually
Masterson.
them, is it?
You bastard. Okay, you can't pretend that that isn't happening. I'm about to smash the whole
Oh my god.
pretend on the outside. What does that even mean? As long as these kinds of thoughts stay in Thomas's head, turn into a ghost, then that's good enough for now. Turn into the Hulk! Patton, of course they would stay in my head. Why would I want to do any of this in real life? You tell us. You're the one who's thinking about it. Yeah, I didn't make him throw the baby. I merely gave him a baby and a large, sharp knife. Not acting on every thought that he has isn't faking anything. I can't think of how one would fake not doing something other than by doing something. And and hiding that they're doing it. Ooh, how fun! You know who could help us with that? One of you is enough. No, you guys aren't understanding me. They would stay in Thomas's head because he would pretend like he never had the thoughts in the first place. So we're back to repression then. Logan said that doesn't work. That's what repression is? Well, what other options do we have? Virgil, I don't want to do what he says. You mean you don't want to act on what you think? Virgil, enough. Ugh, here we go, Virgil. Looks like Logan has reached his listening to others limit for the day. This is not about me wanting to be listened to. You all are not listening to Thomas. What he's saying is worth noting. But what if he's lying? I can assure you he's not. You're just expressing an unhealthy amount of concern. Thank you for being on guard. But for now, you must listen. You have to believe me, Virg. Patton, I am not at all enticed by anything the Duke is saying. I do not identify with anything about him. Dress me up however you want, Thomas. I can be covert if you'd like. Psychologist Dr. Norman Epstein once said, if a thought like that pops into your head, but you're not bothered by it at all, that could be a problem. Does Thomas seem bothered to you? He does. But what about Jeffrey Dahmer? He was pretty bothered, too. He certainly was bothered. As a child. And he outgrew those feelings. Thomas is still distraught by his forbidden thoughts as an adult. Furthermore, Jeffrey Dahmer went on to murder innocent people. Say, how many people have you murdered, Thomas? None. Well, that can't be where the bar is. Patton, you of all sides should know that it isn't. Thomas, you're a religious man, correct? Yeah, but there have been plenty of bad religious people throughout history. Well, I cannot argue with that. Religion is not perfect, but when it is not abused, piety is just as valid as the...
I'm so sorry I'm not saying anything. I'm just so invested.
To the best of your ability, you try to live your life based on a moral code set by your faith, correct? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, love thy neighbor as thyself, etc. Yeah. Thou shalt not kill is one such principle. But it certainly couldn't be said that that's where the figurative bar has been set. Couldn't all this talk of religion create a connection between Thomas's beliefs and his intrusive thoughts? Careful, Virgil. You're giving me ideas. Actually, Virgil, Thomas's faith and his relationship with the Duke are and always have been inextricable. I don't know about all that. Thomas's Catholic upbringing has instilled in him that thought is a precursor to action. Consider some of the 7 deadly sins: greed, pride, envy, lust, wrath. 5 of the 7 deadly sins are committed in your head. There's a reason why the Duke has continuously used religious language. He's playing to your sensitivities. It's fine if you disapprove of toxic thinking, but you can't banish any and all unpleasant thoughts when there's a constant stream of thoughts going through your head at all times. The Duke was right. Not only does repression not work, but it can be very bad indeed. I understand that your natural human reaction when you see something disturbing is to look away. But if you let me examine the Duke's contributions, then I could expose him for being unrealistic and figuratively dress him down. Oh, well, if that's what you wanted, Logan, I'd have just said so. I said figuratively.
Ooh, yes.
That is why I say it. That is why I say it. The real problem here isn't the disgusting drivel coming from the Duke. Ooh, thank you for the alliterative regards, Logan. I love being given 2 D's at once. Okay, then what is the real problem, Logan? It's you. Oh, looks like the cat's out of the ball bag. Despite his best efforts, Virgil could never stop being the bad guy. Oh, and, Patton. Record scratch? Patton? How? He's being too strict. Oh, my goodness. Patton is being too strict. It's not me for once. What does that mean? Am I cool? Does this make me cool? Am I being cool?
Logan, stop.
Oh my gosh. My teeth. Yeah, I thought you said I changed my mind. I'm unpredictable like that. I bet that really gets to you, huh, Logan? The opposite of rationality. There is no rhyme or reason to what I do. I just do. And what I do is wreak havoc. I'd say you just reek. Figuratively. Also literally, though. Oh, you have to say that, Duke. Thank you. Greek is what I was going for. Well, I mean, my deodorant's flavor is pickled poulons. Flavor? Deodorants don't have flavors. You don't eat deodorant.
Oh my god.
Maybe you don't. Okay, I got one, guys. Since we call Roman Princey, does that mean we should call you Dookie? Dookie? I love it. Please do. Right. Okay, well, there really is nothing you can say to him. Or you could just call me by my name. Remus.
Remus?
You told me? Right off the bat?
Okay.
Just like that? Of course I did, Dr. Seuss. I would never hide anything from you.
Ooh.
The truth is, Remus, you don't get to me in the slightest. Object impermanence renders you pretty unintimidating. What's so frightening about something with no real-world impact? Oh, shut up, nerdy Wolverine!
How about you, Sean?
You wouldn't know impact if I hit you in the face!
Oh my gosh.
You killed him! He does make an impact. Does he? Yeah, I would have gotten a full night's sleep if it weren't for him. Lack of sleep can negatively affect your memory, it weakens your immune system, and it increases your risk of heart disease. And that's only some of the potential side effects. Right, yeah, exactly. Ooh, maybe I am a little scary. However, your lack of sleep last night was the result of Virgil's reaction to Remus, not Remus himself. So, the Duke only has power over you because Virgil and Patton believe that he does. Because you fear him. Without that, he'd have a much harder time hurting you. So what do you think? Can we logic our way out of this one? I think we can! Not really. No, there's no way to force intrusive thoughts out of your head. Please pay attention.
Alright. I'm sorry, Logan.
That said, you
I'm sorry.
can learn to better deal with intrusive thoughts.
Oh my god.
My devious plan was a success. You were all momentarily distracted.
Yes. Good job.
Anyway, this issue extends... Extends? You remember that erection medicine? This issue goes beyond taking Remus seriously. Another major concern is when you try too hard to make sense of him. All of those horrible thoughts. I mean, they have to mean something. No, they don't. Virgil was right. Not all thoughts are meaningful. Remus said it himself, and I'm sure he'll say it again. There is no rhyme or reason to what I do. I just do. A schooly boo. Oh, maybe there is a rhyme. If you aggressively interrogate Thomas about why the Duke said or did something, then you're only going to hurt Thomas. I mean, look at him now. He barely got any rest, due in large part to you two chastising him all night. I acted like a real... beetle.
Oh, he's gone.
Wait, is he gone? No, I think he's gone. Nails on a chalkboard!
Oh, gosh.
Jeez. Literally, like fingernails nailed to a chalkboard. Oh, it gonna get worse. I didn't think it could get worse. Oh! Don't do that. Never check to see if you've successfully gotten rid of him. Why is Remus becoming such a nuisance right now? Well, how are you doing right now? I don't know. I'm fine. Virgil, how's he doing? He recently realized he's a bigger liar than he thought he was. He doesn't understand himself. He's committed to skipping a big callback, and he's sleep deprived. So yeah, he feels like a piece of dirt who has no control over his life. Okay, yeah, that's... Yeah. And that is precisely why the Duke feels like such a threat, in part at least. The feeling that you may be a bad person who doesn't have control over yourself or your destiny causes you to fear that you may actually act on these thoughts. What if you sniffed your dog's butt? Shut up. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I sound the alarm whenever Roman suggests Thomas talk to a cute guy, so it follows that I would have even more of a reaction to Remus's suggestions. Speaking of suggestions, when are you actually going to jump out of a moving car? I've been bringing it up for years. Still nothing. Yeah, I'm actually pretty used to that one. But to view the Duke's contributions as suggestions is almost exaggerative. This issue is more of a matter of over-control than impulse control. So it is okay to jump out of a moving car? No, but it is okay if the thought of jumping out of a car happens to cross your mind. Okay, well, we've heard a lot about what not to do. What can we do? Well, I'd imagine imagine that you will now recognize many of the Duke's contributions as intrusive thoughts, which is actually really important. You must accept that these thoughts just happen. And again, the substance of these thoughts
I have those thoughts
no
all the
insight
time.
into your true character. Poopy! It's like if you had a child who, despite all of your best efforts, refuses to stop screaming on an airplane. Poopy! There's no out. Just accept it. They'll tire themselves out in time, and you can better address the issue later. There's no rush for you. Poopy, it's okay. Just keep doing whatever you were doing before.
Virgil,
The other passengers on the
you.
plane might become frustrated, and that's okay too. Everything is okay.
Yes, thank you.
Wow. That was amazing, Logan. And you can always talk to someone. Wegner, who I mentioned earlier, as well as psychologist James Pennebaker, found that subjects who talked about their thoughts often felt better emotionally and physically. According to one study, in the United States, roughly 1 in 50 people suffer from intrusive thoughts. So you're not alone. And if you can't find a personal friend who will listen or understand, then you should consider seeing a professional if the thoughts are really troubling you. I don't know. If you have joint problems, you see a rheumatologist. If you have stomach problems, you see a gastroenterologist. And therefore, if you have mental health problems, you see a therapist and or a psychiatrist. When something is hurting you or inhibiting you, you seek someone who can help. I didn't realize what an impossible standard I've been setting. I can't control every little thing that pops into your head. This may be unnecessary, but it's okay if you sometimes think some icky thoughts, Thomas. You have my permission. Actually, that does kind of help then. And as for you, that's really not necessary, Thomas. Why don't you just take a breather, kiddo? Yeah, I should.
Take a nap. Take a nap.
You know, it's funny. You used to really unsettle me. I thought that you were some terrible illness. Now I can see that you're just a common cold.
Ooh.
Mild inconvenience.
Yeah.
Gone before you know it. You tickle me, Emo. I enjoy this. Good seeing you again, Virgil. It was just like old times.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
I can see now why everyone was reluctant to tell me what was going on. Roman! You're alive! I love you! Are you
I love you too.
good? I don't know. Well, are you hurt at all? My head's fine. More than anything, I feel like I was struck by a realization. Like Einstein with the apple. You mean Newton? Oh, shut up, nerdy Wolverine. I mean...
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Logan. I didn't mean that. It's quite all right, Roman. However, the more pertinent question is Thomas all right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right. All right. Am I right? That was not all right. That word's been said so much now that it sounds all wrong. Well, I believe I was summoned to help address this matter, and it seems to be settled now.
Yay.
Your next course of action should be settling into bed for the night to revitalize your immune system, as well as your short-term memory. You wouldn't want to forget everything you've just learned. Logan, thank you so much. Oh, please, don't mention it. Just another day's work. No, seriously, you're really...
Awesome. Oh, yay. Cool.
Yeah, I'll try not to pester you
I'm gonna
too much,
cry.
you know. I can't promise that I'll never have another knee-jerk reaction, but I can try to make peace with whatever thoughts dance through your head, whether they be sugar plums or smelly bums. Or that. This was fun. A Thomas sandwich. Hold the Roman lettuce. You should really make that the usual because Roman will make you sick. And yet, as soon as I was removed from the picture, Thomas had a dookie problem. Thomas already made a dookie joke. Bye!
My eyes actually tearing up from that.
don't like him. So, you have a brother? Yeah. It's a little like looking into a funhouse mirror, but instead of a giant head or like long legs and a tiny torso, it shows you everything you don't want to be. That doesn't sound like a very fun house. Yeah.
No.
But whatever, you know? He's gone now and he's never coming back. Oh, I don't think that's... Bye! Oh.
Okay.
Virgil? You okay, buddy? Huh?
He's not.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I thought that I would be able to protect you from them. The dark sides, the others. I thought I knew how to handle them. Well, I think we're all trying to
The
figure
music
them out
is getting hype right
It'll
now.
take some time to figure everything out. Yeah, but I should know better. Isn't that kind of unfair? Why should you be held to a different standard than any other side? Because I was one of them.
It's confirmed.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm sorry that you all had to see any of that.
It's
The
confirmed.
I mean, or Remus.
I can't breathe.
I know that intrusive thoughts, especially intrusive thoughts of the disturbing variety, are a taboo subject that can be scary to deal with. And sometimes scarier to talk about. Even though it's a relatively common phenomenon, it's easy to feel like you've crossed some line and thought the unthinkable. But please, if there's one thing you take away from this video, let it be this. Those thoughts that you may have thought do not define you. We are thinking machines. Your brain generates ideas so easily,
Yep.
you literally do it in your sleep.
Oh yeah,
So
dude.
the thought alone cannot make you a bad person, especially an unwelcome thought. To echo the words of American journalist Paul Roberts, in the end, the most damaging, forbidden thought, the one we have been trained to block at every turn, may simply be that we are really okay. Until next time, take it easy, guys.
That's non-binary pals. Peace out.
Go to bed. Okay.
Yeah.
Before closing out this video, are you in the mood for food? Always, you say?
No, I
That
just
is the mood.
stay.
And
I'm
now at
good.
HelloFresh, you can create new, exciting
And
meals
I'm bored.
each and every week. Trust me, as someone who is at
Literally
one point
because of
physically
Anime
terrified
Expo.
of entering my own kitchen, partially due to
So
a bad
much
dream
money
about
going
demonic
into it.
fridges, HelloFresh makes conquering the kitchen a reality with its 6-step recipe cards. 6 steps. It's that easy. And I love a meal that does not play hard to get. Like this chickpea-powered Mediterranean
Like,
couscous.
I've been
Trust me,
saving
before
for
today,
Anime
I didn't even know
Expo
what any of
since
those words meant.
November,
But now
but
I know they mean
all the
freaking
money has been
delicious.
going
You
into
also have 3
cosplay
plans to choose from
and
can switch
using
back and forth
Lyft
on. Classic,
and
veggie,
buying
and family.
other stuff.
Oh, easy. You're not going to eat your
Like,
family. With family plans, you
Jesus.
get meals that are guaranteed to appease even the pickiest of eaters.
Kid tested and approved.
See, I don't even know
Like,
that.
my
yet.
upcoming
He breaks into my
paycheck is
apartment
like
and
the
steals my
only money I
HelloFresh
can
meals.
use
Get
at Anime
out!
Expo to buy
Get
stuff.
out of here! Why do you do these things? I have changed the law 5 times. Stop it! HelloFresh is now from $6.99.
Okay, I'm sorry for
That's less
talking.
than your usual delivery cost. You can get started making delicious meals that will impress even the most scrutinizing of parent. That's right, called Yama.
Ooh.
With 8 free meals, that's $80
Okay.
off your first month of HelloFresh by going to HelloFresh.com and entering the promo code ThomasSanders80.
Yay.
Give it a try and get the most meal for your moolah.
Ooh. Stop! Oh my god. I want to know what he's using to eat. thoughts. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch this video again and look up and listen to the lyrics for the song that he sang, because that was just a trip. That was a trip. I'm guessing his logo is something with tentacles. It'd be cool if his symbol was Roman's upside down, because you know how Roman has those little swirly things in his? Those are tentacles. And it's like, I think there's like a castle on it or something, but it's like a haunted castle. Like it's run down, it's damaged and broken, maybe on fire or covered in seaweed because there's tentacles. And Disney, Little Mermaid, you know, I'm just spitting out ideas for that. Intrusive thoughts. Sometimes I have those. Yeah, it's weird, like, because, you know, there is dark creativity, because, like, how else would you have horror movies and scary books and the dark anime? Like, I like when Logan was talking about how he is creativity, I was literally looking right here at my Black Butler wall scroll. Like, that's dark creativity. He deals with demons and death and stuff. And I like you know, not as dark as like killing your family, but like I like dark creativity in a way. It's like it's I don't know why. I find it really interesting. Like how people study like the human mind and all that. I find, and how they find that interesting, and studying behavior and stuff. I find dark creativity interesting. Like I've been working on this story since freshman year that's completely dark. It deals with demons and death and all that. Yeah, like sometimes I like think about like you know, like what if I don't know if this counts as it, but like what if like I warning death and stuff, like what if I like killed myself like tomorrow? Like how would the world go on without me? Like what if a tree, because there's a giant tree in my front yard, what if that just like fell down on our house and like killed me or somebody else? Like I have those thoughts sometimes about me doing other stuff like murder, I guess. I don't know. Have I ever thought that? Now I'm thinking of it. Jeez, wow, we've come full circle to this video. I mean, I'd obviously never do that because, duh, why would you? But like, they're just thoughts. They don't bother me because I know I'm never gonna do anything like that. I think the most bad thing I'll ever do is like steal gum from a store or something. That's about it. I think I've probably done that when I was little. I don't know. But yeah, that's the most. Or like curse at someone for being like homophobic or transphobic or something like that. Like yeah, like that's like the worst thing I think I'll ever do. But I get Thomas, because he's a big old sweetheart, and like he's not a bad person, and I am so sad that he's thinking these things, unless they're just for the videos and stuff. But you know, it's Thomas. He's a big old in my heart. I just want to give him a big old squeeze and tell him it's gonna be okay. I can't believe I'm holding the heart with all the colors on it, except for the light blue, but. You know, there's like a red right here, so let's just pretend that it... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That was great. I'm probably gonna watch it again, then go to bed. I really need to go to bed because I have work tomorrow, but, bruh. The theories were right. Virgil was a dark side. Oh my god, the Thomas Sanders Amino was probably freaking the fuck out right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, the cosplays. I'm so excited to see all the cosplays people come up with for the Duke. Remus, he said his name. That's cool. I want to look up what that means. I'm sure that must mean something. It's also cool how his name also starts with an R, like Roman, because they're like technically brothers or whatever. Virgil was a dark. He was a dark side. He said that he was one of them. So, I posted a theory a while ago about like, was Virgil like the whole time anxiety, or when he left the dark sides? Because this is my theory. Like, if he was a dark side, did he change his trait? Who he is, like, was he something else and then went to anxiety to be less extreme, I guess? I don't know. In my theory, I said that he could have been depression, then turned into anxiety, because I don't know, because depression and anxiety are often paired together. So like, depression could have been the dark side to anxiety, because anxiety is just like fears and thoughts and stuff. And like, I have anxiety and I had depression for a while. So I see anxiety as like the lighter side of the two, I guess. Even though it freaking sucks. But like, I'd rather have that than depression, because depression is just, nope, no thank you. I don't want any of that, sir. Take it away on your tray. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, I had a theory on that. You can read it on both Tumblr and my Amino. On Amino, I am Roman Says. On Tumblr, I am Dismiss the Critics. I'll put those up on screen right here. But yeah, I don't know if I made a theory about what Roman's dark side was. I think I did. I don't remember what I said. Oh yeah. Before the Virgil theory, I made a theory that Roman's dark side, because you know, like I theorized that like each side had the dark side, and Patton's was to see Virgil. I didn't think about it. I have no idea what Logan's could be. But I said that Roman's was because this was when he the Crofters episode came out, and when they said that Roman is super self-conscious and stuff, I said that he was perfectionism, that his dark side was perfectionism, because like, you know, the episode where they revealed his name, the creativity, am I original? You know, he was like trying to come up with the original idea. He was trying to be perfect. So I thought that could have been his dark side, but no, it was the dark creativity, intrusive thoughts, the Duke, Remus. I also like that little the Prince and the Duke. Funny. I really wish the scene was gonna show. We sort of got him-ish. Weird with all the arms. Woo. Yeah. I really love this episode. The Remus, the Duke, I feel weird calling him Remus for some reason. I feel like we haven't grown together for me to call him his name yet, so I'm just gonna say the Duke. He was annoying at some parts, but he also had some great lines in there. Some good jokes. I want to know what Thomas was eating for the deodorant. Probably put something together. I don't know. probably hardened icing or something. Who knows? Hopefully he makes a behind the scenes or a bloopers or something so we know. Or he tweets it. I don't know. This was great. So great. I loved it. So I feel like my theory is correct about the colors. So all we need left is good old orange. I wonder what orange could be. Probably because the Virgil was a dark side. That probably means he doesn't have a dark side. His dark side is his past. That was so edgy. But orange is probably Logan's. Time to make up some theories on that, and I'm gonna go look at all the fan art and the cosplays and the theories and stuff now. That is probably roaming all over on Tumblr. But thanks you guys for watching. Love this episode. Loved it. I'm gonna go take a shower now. Actually, first, I'm gonna finish this. No, I should say that. Go to bed. I have work. Oh my god, I have work tomorrow. Ew. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower, then I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike. I don't really care. You know, you should probably leave a like. And leave comments. Oh my god, leave comments. In my last Sound Science video, I had like a little prompt or something, and I said I'd give away a painting. Only like one of you responded, so like that's no fun. To the person who did respond, thank you. I will send you the painting if you want, or I can make you a digital drawing if you want to, if you're watching this. I'll look up your name and put it right here to this person right here who commented. If you want the painting, I can send it to you. Think really small and square. But if you don't, I can draw you something digitally. With andesites, drawing, digital drawing, something else. I don't know. A drawing of Duke, maybe? I don't know. Whatever you want. I'll send it. That kind of costs me, so for right now, because I'm expo. Yeah. Whatever you want, just leave a comment below, and I'll do whatever you want. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. What's my outro? I totally blanked right now. I'm so tired. All my energy just went away. Because of all the hype I had, and then it's done now. It's 12:35 a.m. I'm tired. What's my outro? What is my outro? Do whatever the frick you want, as long as it's not illegal and doesn't hurt anybody. Don't give in to those intrusive thoughts. And I'll see you guys whenever the next video comes out and when I edit this, which is gonna be a while. So yeah, if this comes out way later than today, not today, duh, but this comes out way later than when the video was posted, this Thomas's video, then you know why. Gotta find everything, put everything together. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Goodbye. Ooh.